Mommy's screaming at the dog.
Did you guys hear that? Dad?
I heard that.
What?
I heard Mommy screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm recording right now. Okay, so
Okay.
I need quiet. I need my trash box though. Can't start without that.
He always gives me those.
All right, we're gonna start in a few seconds. Got everything all ready to go. A little bit of that.
3 hours. It takes 3 hours.
You better not bark down here, Murray. Alright, just going to give it another second. I know a bunch of people will jump on.
It's crying.
Yeah. Alright, so there's only one watcher right now. Gonna wait 2 minutes. We start no matter what.
Alright, I don't care what class it is. It's not taking you 3 hours to study.
Okay. Alright, we've got ourselves just released Marvel's Black Panther from Upper Deck. Came out yesterday. We've got a 2-case break. Guys that aren't familiar with how we do it, depending on how fast this goes, I'll try and knock out both cases in one video, but I doubt it. We'll probably break them apart so they're their own. I don't know, the cases aren't that big, so we'll see how it goes. Break is sponsored by Blowout Cards, so we thank them as always. And also, just for you guys that aren't familiar with it, my daughter is the one that tells me which case is which. So this is case number 1, and that one will be case number 2. So if all the bum hits are in the wrong case for what you're in, you get to blame her.
No.
That's always the fun part about it.
You do not get to blame me.
So I haven't really looked at too many breaks of this, but the one things that I have seen so far is that it appears that we'll have some extra relic, memorabilia, whatever you want to call them, because it seems that the boxes that have the vibranium card in it will have a 3rd relic. So base cards, couple of parallels, relics, sketches, autographs, and if we're lucky, we will have a redemption for a piece of the whatever suit it is. Alright, so we'll start. I don't know how well the base cards will show up, just so you guys know. So the cards are kind of like a purpley foil treatment to them. Yeah, let me move the light over here so it comes out better. But all these little lines right here, it's like a purple foil. Who is Joe Somebody? How you doing? So I'm going to take it that this is just all base cards. I don't see anything that looks different. Not familiar with Joe Somebody.
Oh God, my girlfriend.
Alright, so take it that this is one of the parallel. Let me just make sure I did. Yep. Alright, so they all have the purple foil. That's not the difference. So the difference is actually there's... Alright, so for the first 2 packs, so this one's silver. You can see the Black Panther logo behind. Come on, Michael B. Jordan there. That's in silver. And then this one here is in black. Blacks are numbered to 149.
No. No, don't put it down. Don't put it down.
So you can just make it out. Alright, so make a stack for silver, stack for black. So I'll have to just keep an extra. Alright, so that is that black? So there's another black. So just as you can see, once I show you a couple of each one, I'll just tell you. I won't show you. Again, I don't know. You know, I don't pay that close attention to. You know, if you're in one of these breaks, if you've been in, you know, one of the others in the past, so you know how I operate. Here's a silver parallel. So this is Streets of Wakanda. That's a nice looking insert. I shouldn't be needing scissors. Get them out of the way. You made it. What's up with that, Robo? If you're having some trouble? Alright, so here. Wakanda Forever.
Oh yeah, you drop down.
I will tell you that the cards themselves, you know, just like Thor Ragnarok, nice looking cards. I like the inserts. So now this is one of the acetate cards. They're a little on the thin side. Come on, focus.
Let's wait till the circle, because see what's in.
So that is neat.
Just like
you know, it's funny you say that, because I have a Facebook account, but I don't use it. I don't like Facebook. Never really did. I don't even know why I joined it, just because everybody else did. And I had a couple of different Ian Fishers all try to friend me. I guess they thought it was neat to have people of the same name. But I will suggest, okay, so what's this? This is behind the lens. This is always their most common insert.
Oh, that hell's golden.
But if it's like Thor, the Thor version, I didn't check to see how many cards. I think there was like 40 cards in the behind the lens set. So even if you picked that one in the Thor version, you only got like 1.5 sets. Okay, we got our first sketch. And make sure, I just gotta keep checking. No parallels there. But I will suggest subscribe to my thread. That way you'll get an email when I go live. I don't know this artist. Never heard this name before. Matty Dariel. The nice thing is that it is actually a sketch of Black Panther. I know some people don't like the fact that you get characters that have nothing to do with the movie, so that's good.
So where are the closest people? Yeah, they're still close on the hill.
So to talk about this release here, the biggest thing I'll take for this right now is that I don't like the fact that the wrappers are very thin for the I'm sorry, the wrappers are large. There's a lot of space, a lot of chance for the cards to get messed up. All right, well that's a relic. I can feel that right off the bat. So, you know what I might do? I think I might be switching to scissors on these. I feel like I'm gonna bend the cards every time I open a pack. Here's a silver, Wakanda Forever. You know, the sad thing is that I still haven't seen the movie yet. Now that it's finally out on DVD, I will watch it. I don't usually get a chance to go to the theater too much.
Alright, Chris, there's a team on the hill behind us at 3:30, sniping at us.
So, alright, so it's just a base card, just so you can see. There's a big, I don't think it's going to show. Oh yeah, right there. There's a big ding in the card, so I'm putting that off to the side. Hopefully it's not needed to make a base set. So Wakandan Tech.
We just keep like randomly building this off.
And I think with the foil, I'm really going to have a lot of trouble focusing these cards.
Watch behind you.
I wish I could. I wish I had the time to go to use Movie Pass.
Yeah, they have. Is someone below us? Or?
My son and I tried to do a thing. We were going to do like a guys thing where we were going to go see, whether we saw it at home or in the theater, we were going to watch at least one movie a month. Silver. That lasted for about 3 months.
What's all flush? What's all flush? Yeah, everybody flush. Oh god. Severely weakened from that. Are you guys pushing? Watch your health.
Streets of Wakanda. That goes here. I'm definitely liking the look of the cards. This feels a little thick, so this I don't know. I didn't look to see what the odds are on some like the acetate or whatever. This might be no.
Wait,
Huh.
people still there?
Just a what is this? Behind the lens. It's just a behind the lens card.
Oh god.
Felt a little rigid to me. That definitely is.
Because there's people behind us. Yo, 4v2, 4v2. There's only two. There's only two of them up there. I have
Alright, so we got
I have max AR ammo, so.
an acetate card. And a Wakanda Forever insert.
Yeah. I'm dropping 4 things at 200.
Alright, so unless I'm misfeeling these 2 packs, they both feel like they have relics, so then that's technically 3 hits in this box.
Get in and keep building. Remember, it's only 2 of them. Yeah, they're behind the tree north.
Alright, so that's a different insert. No parallels. This is Language of the People.
Behind the tree north. What?
So,
Yeah, the sniper's still in front.
you know, that's one of the things that I actually like
I think he's behind the tree
with
north.
the
And those behind
these releases, the last couple that Upper Deck has put out, is that the inserts are not easy to get. That's kind of like the thing with Rittenhouse.
No.
They make their inserts hard to get
No.
because when that looks like a black one.
Stay here shooting.
Yeah, that's a black parallel. So that's 3 black parallels in this first box. I remember when we opened up the Guardians of the Galaxy, I had a stack of inserts that must have been that tall. It had to have been 300 cards. I mean, it was just an insane amount. Silver parallel, Streets of
6
Wakanda.
kills. Brett had none of them.
Alright, let's see what we have here for... Now I can jump over and see what the thing, the odds are. So this is a triple. KTRSR. So we got ourselves Ross, Shuri, and Ramonda. And the Angela Basso on the Ramonda is like a silver.
Yeah.
So again, with the foil, it's hard to get the foil to really show up. So now I'm gonna just check. Go to the memorabilia, dual, triple. Okay, so so it's only the singles that are in different tiers. The doubles and the triples are all the same. I wonder if there is any actual difference. So that means this next one should just be a single. That's definitely thicker than a 100 point. Hope I have enough top loaders. The one thing I do with Cryptozoic though, Robo, is that they actually have changed the way they call their breakdown of their stuff. And then this is MB, so Winston Duke as M'Baku. And it feels like leather, so it's kind of like, it's not smooth. I don't know if the like kind of texture, oh yeah, it shows up pretty good, the texture. So let me go to the singles. So this is MB, so that's the basic C tier, so nothing special there. So anyway, but Cryptozoic, for, I don't know, I know I just saw it because when I put in for Bombshells that they changed it where they say chase and inserts, so it's not just, they don't call those the easy ones like the mini masters that we end up putting together. They're just called chase sets. And then they'll have actual insert cards. But yeah, you figure you make one, maybe two sets that you can get out of a full case. I'd consider that, you know, fair. Silver parallel behind the lens insert. Silver parallel, and that is it. I think that's a black parallel. It's stuck to this card. No, it's not. It's, I guess this is white. Numbered out of 50. Oh, it's vinyl. It feels like vinyl almost. What is the, what is this considered? Indigo. Isn't indigo a shade of purple? This is clear, but it says indigo is numbered out of 50. Anyway, you can see the pattern. So, I'm not sure. I'll put this one on top load right off the bat, just to protect it. Language of the people, that goes right here, and no parallel. Silver behind the lens. And I don't know if Upper Deck Matt watches our videos, watches these break videos, especially if it's an Upper Deck product, but I hope you come back to the boards. I know you were getting pretty beat up in the thread on this thing, but you know, people are pretty passionate about collecting and, you know, the value of what they collect. So, and you know that, you know, you admitted that this obviously wasn't the way you wanted, you know, Upper Deck wanted it to be, and that you're just you know, you're the conduit between, what is this one? Wakanda Forever. You know, you're the conduit for us to be able to kind of communicate with Upper Deck, and unfortunately, you take the brunt of it, but, you know, it is appreciated, the help that you give to everybody. So we got an acetate, language of the people, and there's our, I like the acetates. They're cool. Don't know if I'd, it looks like we're talking 2 a box, so might be a little much. There's a black parallel. Might be a little much to go after a set of that. Silver. That's a relic. Behind the lens, and no parallel. So if anybody's still watching that can respond, that first sketch that we got, Language of the People, silver parallel, Matty Dorio, never heard of him before. I don't know if anybody else has. Streets of Wakanda, and no parallel. Silver, and another Streets of Wakanda insert. Here's our first autograph. Now we have Wakandan writings. So we got Martin Freeman. So that's good. I mean, figure him and Angela Bassett are the two biggest names. Now I'm just going to scroll. So Martin Freeman. So this is WWER. So this is a B tier. So this is actually the second hardest autograph to pull. Him and the one Angela Bassett are 1 in 479 packs. The other, the MF autograph is 1 in 2,000 packs. So not too bad for an autograph by odds. Wakanda Forever. I don't know if you heard me. I was asking a question about the sketch that Marty Dorio, or however you pronounce his name. Never heard of that name before. I mean, it's a decent sketch. Just curious if you guys, if you know of him or know of another product he's done sketches in. And a black. So it looks like now, after having 2 boxes done, you get 2 or 3 of the black parallels a box, and then the acetates you get 1 or 2, so not too much of a difference. Alright, so this is a single, is this the same one we got? No, this is Wakabi. KMWK. Jump over the checklist. KMWK. So it's the middle tier, 1 in 47. But the B and C tiers are almost identical odds-wise, so not that, really no different. It says that the B tier is 1 in 47 packs, and the C tier is 1 in 45 packs. Okay, we got another triple. So we got, I can read these things, Ramonda, Shuri, and T'Challa. Okay, so that's good. And again, that it's not showing up too good, but that's another silver piece. this in just a little bit. Well, that's a memorabilia pack. Language of the people. No parallels. Streets of Wakanda. No parallel again. Feels like a wardrobe. So, black parallel, yeah. Black parallel. Silver parallel, Wakanda forever. Behind the lens. Silver parallel. Wakanda forever. Oops, this box is really light on the parallels. Maybe they're all on the other side. Packs. Silver parallel. Okay. There's a black parallel. Wakanda forever. So besides me, did everybody see Black Panther? Behind the lens. Oh, there's an acetate card. Black parallel. Well, I'm going to guess we have a vibranium card in this box because there was 3 fat packs. Silver parallel and a behind the lens. Silver parallel, Wakandan Tech. So now that's 3 boxes, and this pack feels heavy. I'm guessing that that's the vibranium card. Silver. Silver. So that makes sense since the couple of breaks that I saw that seem to have a 3rd card. So this is a duel. So again, all the duels. So we got Ross and T'Challa. And And as usual, can't focus. There it goes. Excuse me. Streets of Wakanda and a single of Killmonger. I should probably, just because it's the only thing that matters, is on the singles here. Which one is the hard one? So, oh, this is one of them, KI. So this is an A tier, 1 and 149. Louis Spider 99. How you doing? Please sortio. I don't know what that means. And a single of T'Challa, TC. TC's okay, so that's not one of the hard ones. Can't imagine there'd be two in the same box. Whoops. And these are all base cards. Sharp Edge. So we got Killmonger, number 6. For some reason I thought I saw one of them. I guess the guy must have put it in a soft sleeve. Now, are any of these cards? Alright, so they're all equal. Nothing special about any of them. Let's see. Actually, looks a little bit. I mean, width-wise, it's not. Yeah, that fits. So that's a neat card. I like that it's not like glossy or anything. It's got like a texture to it. Oh, geez, this is I didn't even catch it. This is a duel of T'Challa and Wakabi. Oh, put it away. Try and put them all in the same way. Wait a minute. There's something on this card. Wakanda forever. There's the silver. behind the lens. That's nice. I'll try and pull that back a little bit. Got a this is one of the indigo parallels. Guess I'll have to find the original. Now, what is this card? 71. There's two little tiny dots down there. I mean, they're under the gloss of the card, so it's not like it's something that's stuck from the other card. So I guess however they did their magic on that card. Silver, Streets of Wakanda. Silver, and it behind the lens. So did you guys go and see Avengers 2? I mean, it's been out a couple of weeks now. Obviously I didn't, since I didn't see Black Panther. There's an acetate card that goes there, and a Wakandan tech, and it's a double. Jeez. Only pulled 3 of the cards and I already got a double. Got a sketch. Alright, so I'm guessing this is Claw, and it is done by Alex Chung. So that's cool, he's a good artist. Yeah, I don't get the whole thing about another acetate card, Streets of Wakanda. Like when people get all pissed off about, you know, spoilers. I mean, if you're going to see the movie, you're going to see it. If somebody tells me about it, it's not going to make me not go and see the movie anyway. If somebody telling me, you know, unless they tell me the movie really sucks. I mean, that's the only way somebody could tell me something about the movie to make me not want to go. There's one of the black parallels. You know, and you were saying about MoviePass. You know, I had read there's that thread about MoviePass. Like, how do they make any money? I mean, it's $10 a month. I mean, you go to the movies twice. You know, some places you go to movies once and you're going to spend $10. Streets of Wakanda. Oh, okay. Ulterior motive. So they're not really getting the money from you, the MoviePass user. They're then selling your data to somebody else who can use it for some kind of a bad deal. Silver, Language of the People. this is a single. Who do we get here? Shuri. So let's see. And then jump over the checklist real quick. Singles. Essie. Alright, so she's not one of the hard ones. Yeah, I don't remember who. Somebody had posted that they get a ticket a day, no matter what, just because they can, and then they either go or they give it away to somebody. And they had like the loyalty points for whatever theater they go to. They've accumulated like 1 million points. No matter what data they get from that guy, can't be worth the cost. I'm going to take the autograph. I'm going to move it up here so it's out. I don't want to, by accident, knock into it. Yeah, there's a black parallel. Whoever it was, I think they said that like there's a movie theater like next door to where they work. So that after work they either go see the movie or they just give it to somebody, you know, walking to the movie theater, walking in. There's another acetate and the Streets of Wakanda. It's a black parallel. Yeah, I really don't remember. Just somebody had taken a screenshot of their loyalty thing, and then it was something like for every 15,000 points they had the Wakandan tech. I wonder how many of these Wakandan tech cards are there, because we've pulled 4 and they're both doubles. It must be a really small set. There's only 4 cards in the whole set. Okay, well that makes sense then. Streets of Wakanda. You know, as I'm looking at this, I'm trying to figure out, in the second case, I've got a good pick. I got to figure out what I want to do. I really like the acetate card. There's our autograph. But I don't think I'm gonna get enough to make it worth trying to do it. Who is this? Florence Kasumba as Ayo. Now, except for the Freeman and the Bassett, nobody was. They were all the same odds, weren't they? This is YO. This is a D, 1 in 116. So that's one of the easier levels to get. And based on what I saw, we should get 4 or 5 autographs, I believe. And so honestly, at this point, it's just a matter of opening these up. I mean, I'll be able to I'll find the ones with the relics in them. Here's another one of these indigo. These are one of the parallels that are numbered to 50. So that's 3 so far. So it seems to be roughly one every other box. Because they almost have like a vinyl feel to them. There's one memorabilia card. Silver, Streets of Wakanda. And if these are boxed and put in the case in order, that means that next box will have a vibranium card. Does Angela Bassett, is that T'Challa's mother in the movie? I'm assuming as such. Okay, single. This is Nokia. What is this? NA. So I have one of the easy ones. So I always got it. Let me just write these down. So KI, OK, RA, and UK. They're the 4 that are the hard ones. Really doesn't make any sense for me to keep going back to the checklist. Everything else is straightforward. Well, you figure she's got to be, I mean, you know, she's an older lady and doesn't look like she's, you know, they've got her as a young character or anything, so she's probably, oh, this is cool. This is a duel. This is a ZS. So you got Zuri and Shuri, but the one of them, it's pleated, so that's pretty cool. You can see that one piece of the wardrobe there. So I was saying, is you figure she's probably the mother, or like a, could be a priestess or something like that. I don't know. It's going a lot slower than I thought. I'll have to really pick up the pace on the second case. So we're definitely going to have 2 separate videos, one for each case. Because having to use this, like I said, I wanted to use the scissors because it was, I mean, you can see there's so much extra space, and I just feel like I'm bending the cards every time I open a wrapper. Autograph. That was quick. What do we get here? Oh, isn't this nice? So we got ourselves a dual, Florence Kasumba and Angela Bassett. Now again, the dual autographs I believe are all yeah, 1 in 200. Oh, there are two different ones. AR, so it's 1 in 600 packs. That's the easiest of the three, but it's still a dual autograph, so not complaining there. I believe somebody that had opened up a case, I think you're, oh yeah, 1 in 240, so your odds are should be one dual in a case. Alright. Let's see if we can pick up this pace a little bit. Now the question is I don't believe the dual goes against the odd count, so I think we're still going to have whatever we had in this box. You know, I like the look. I like the look of all the insert cards. Not a fan of the language of the people inserts though. That I don't know if that's supposed to be some kind of like a computer or a. I mean, I don't think it's supposed to be a book. Oh, we have another indigo. Sure do. There's another one. They're the ones that are numbered out of 50. You know you have one when two of the cards are stuck together. Those are Wakandan Tech, and that's a different one. So that's 3 of the 4. There's an acetate card, Streets of Wakanda. You know, this card, it's got the exact same dent in it, so there must have been something in the packet. I'll probably find more of them as I go. I remember that being the case on something else too, but I'm not. I just only happen to catch it if the light hits it just the right way and I see the shadow on the card. Otherwise, these base cards, these base sets, you might be getting a card with a ding in it because it's right in the middle of the card, so it's not like it's a corner. It doesn't stand out. At least Upper Deck was smart at this time, is that they put a base card on top of the... I think they did. Yeah, so you can't feel the windows to tell, you know, what you might have there. Alright, T'Challa, TC. He is not one of the harder ones. Matter of fact, I know we got one of him. I'm sure there's more than one. I don't know if this is a double or not. Sure does look like it. Yes, that's a double. So we did get a double of one of the single wardrobes. That kind of stinks. Here's a dual. I don't know if that's one of them. I know we got two. No, we definitely didn't have this one because we just go back again. I'll show you because you've got the purple is the pleated again, like that last duel that we had. You can see it there. And then you got the silver for Angela Bassett's costume, so that's pretty cool. There's a thick pack. That might be a thick pack. That's a thick pack. Oh, jeez. I tossed the box to put the base cards in. Alright, so we have 3 of the 4 Wakandan tech cards, and we've got 2 of each of them. So now just looking for the other 2 to make 2 complete sets. You know, I didn't look all the way at the checklist. Did they do autograph wardrobe cards? I mean, since they're stickers, it's not that hard to slap it on a wardrobe card. Okay. This pack feels a little thick. I wonder if there's something in here. Oh yeah, sketch. Oh, it's got a little curl to it, that's why. Alright, who do we get here? Trom. I don't know what Trom is short for, so we got ourselves Scarlet Witch. be another one of these indigos. Yep. Tell you what, for only being numbered out of 50, we're getting a lot of them. The one good thing, I haven't been back in the thread since this morning. Not the break thread, but just the general thread for Black Panther. That, you know, you're not able to work out the... there's an acetate. You're not able to work out the roughly how much they produced, but if with these two cases, if we get the same number of the indigos out of both cases, you'll be able to roughly figure out how many they made, since that's only numbered out of 50. Same thing with the black. You could use the black as a secondary, because they're the only numbered cards. Because you got, and there's a gold to the acetate, but I have a feeling they're not even one a case, because they're numbered out of 10. You know what though? If the one's numbered out of 50, if they're that plentiful, I'll have to, you know what? I'll go back, when I'm done, I'll go back through the acetates just in case one of those was gold, because I wasn't really checking for the gold version. Got a duel. Let's see, T'Challa and Shuri. This is cool. So we got the Zuri, a duel, but it's got the, you know, whatever his costume is, it's pleated. So it's just kind of neat looking. At least it has some texture to the card. Gotta be getting ready to hit a second vibranium card. 1 in 80 packs, we should get 3 of them. So as of right now, obviously the Martin Freeman autograph is the #1 pick. So would the #2 pick be the duel, or would somebody maybe want to go with a sketch? I don't know. I mean, it is Angela Bassett though, on the, you know, as one of the autographs on the duel. I mean, the sketches are decent, but unless somebody, unless there's like it's a rare artist. Like I said, I've only ever even heard of Alex Chung. I haven't heard of the other two. I mean, I'll have to see, what Trom is short for. I'm gonna guess that's gold. All right, so here's our gold. It's numbered 1 of 10, so that's good. It's one of the gold parallels. So it's just the acetate part is tinted gold. Yeah. So. Yeah, see these cards have that dent on them. Here's another indigo card. That's the wrong one. How many cards are in this base set? 90 cards. I mean, we're pulling a lot of these indigos. Card doesn't want to stay straight. Oh, that's vibranium. That was hard. I mean heavy. There's an acetate card. I think I heard some thunder again. Storm must be back. Here's a duel of M'Baku and Killmonger. And we get here SI, not one of the rare ones. The black fabric. It's textured, kind of looks like I don't know, but it's got some like dimpling to it. Alright, cool. So we got Black Panther for our Vibranium card. So we're up to six. We're up to 6 watchers right now. But Robo, you're the only one that's doing any talking. I'm thinking that guy that posted above you, I think that might have been some spam there, because it was very odd. There's another gold acetate card. Number 9 of 10. Now, I just want to check these real quick and see if I missed any. No. I mean, it's now, now that I see one, it's obvious. Nope. All right, so we got 2 of the gold acetate cards. Regular acetate card. I think somebody posted, and something that I think Upper Deck, and maybe they couldn't do it, I don't know, but with this particular release, to generate some interest, they really need to post the autographs, even if it's just one of them, 1 or 2 of the autographs when they get them back. I think we got another Vibranium in here. So that means this box It's going to be a really solid box. We had the gold acetate parallel. Looks like we'll have 3 relics and a vibranium card. So that's not too shabby. So here's a duel, Killmonger and Claw. And we got a quad here. Our quad's only 1 a case. Here's quad. 1 and 2. Yeah, so the quads are 1 a case. So this should be our single then. And this is ER, not one of the hard ones. I mean, chances are we won't have another one since we got one. So I would say that this was a really good box since we had gold acetate, the quad relic, vibranium, M'Baku. So that should be it for the vibranium cards. 3 boxes to go. So gonna guess 2 autographs and a sketch. Or maybe we'll get a 4th vibranium. Maybe the odds are a little off. I don't remember on the one case break I saw if you got 3 or 4. I mean, we'll definitely get at least 1 other autograph. Alright, so I'm going to ask you again. So still, the Freeman is the number 1 pick. What do you think is number 2? The dual autograph, I guess? And then maybe the quad memorabilia card? Yeah, this pack's kind of goofy. The cards are all flipped one way or the other. Again, there's a sketch. I'm gonna make you guys wait. Who is this anyway? Who's the artist? Holden Liang. I think I'll probably I'm probably going to trade my pick down in the second case, because unless there's a sketch that really blows me away, I think I'd actually want the parallels, the silvers. Because since I didn't get in both cases, if I was in both cases, I'd go for the black parallels in both. They're a little bit cooler looking. That's one. I also really like the Streets of Wakanda inserts. I think they're really good looking. Same thing, I like the acetates. They're cool looking cards, but I think it'd be so far from trying to complete a set. It doesn't make sense for me to take them. I'm sure I could make a full set out of the silvers, or come so close I could just trade with whoever gets the silvers in the first case. Oops. Alright, single BP. Nope, so it's Black Panther though. And a triple with a piece of white thread stuck to it. Alright, and our sketch again, looks like that says Holden Lung, Leung. And I don't know the character. Kind of because so I mean there's a, I guess that's the top of a star on her chest, but oh, what is the name? It's like Kamal Khan is like the, it's like a young, is she supposed to be Captain Marvel? But that girl is the girl in that sketch is just drawn white, so I don't think that that's her. But that's a cool looking sketch. I think I like that sketch the best, even though I don't know who the character is. There's definitely going to be an autograph in one of these two boxes, if not both. Hey, look at that. I just got a notification for a new subscriber. Any guesses on who it is? Another one of those indigos. Congratulations, Robo. And besides, I got to get a lot more subscribers because my son was busting my balls. Acetate behind the lens. I don't have enough subscribers. Did you see that sketch that we just pulled out of the last box? I don't know if you're away or not. Trying to nail down the character. There's our autograph, and oh well. Let's have Florence Kasumba. I'm too lazy to clickbait. Oh, look at that. Russell subscribed too. So you telling me that you're watching and you haven't been talking? I think that was a relic. It was kind of thick. There you are. Oh, that's right, I forgot. It's like 8 hours ahead where you're at. Usually right around this time you're like just got back from dropping my kids off at school or something like that. Are you in this one or are you in this? I thought you were in the second case. Like I said, I'm not sure who's in what. You don't have school on Fridays? Where was that when I was in school? Oh, school on Saturday. That's... So I guess a weekend isn't a weekend. Duel. So you got Black Panther and Killmonger. I would guess that's probably one of the best duels you could get, at least character-wise, since they all have the same odds. And EK is not one of the... I think we already got this one. I'm not sure. I know we got one of him, a single, I think. Yeah, it's about time I get a good spot in a break. Oh my God, I get screwed every time. I don't know why I join my own breaks. I was just saying to Robo that I'll probably end up trading that spot down, because I mean, unless if there's a sketch that really blows me away, I'll stay up. But I'm thinking, I actually think I like the black parallels the best. I like the Streets of Wakanda inserts. They're really good. I like the look of them. But I think they'll fall down. So I might see if I can get lucky and trade my spot for a couple of lower ones, and that way I can grab the Streets of Wakanda inserts and the silver parallels. I'm guessing we got 4 autographs, and I for some reason I felt like it was 5 autographs in a case. It seemed to be like the 1 or 2 breaks I saw, so I'm thinking there's going to be an autograph in here. Acetate card. That feels it. I can easily tell. Well, there's three wardrobe cards, and none of these are thick, and I didn't feel anything heavy. So that means this last one's either got to be an autograph or a sketch. And speaking of sketches, here, let me show you this. If you're good with... Do you know who this character is? What I was, and I can't remember, but there was a like Marvel Girl or somebody like that. There was like a teenager, and she was like stretchy and super strong. That's the only person I could think of. Yeah, it's a little Red Riding Hood. Another one. Here's another one of these indigos. Yeah, it's like Kamala Khan or Kamal Khan. I feel like it's something like that. But I also thought that she wore a, she had like a red face mask. Or just, just like the eye thing. That feels a little different. Is that who that character is? I mean, okay, so that's the name of the character that I was thinking of, but I don't know if that's her in that sketch. The one thing that surprised me is that when I look at these cards, it really reminds me of the Thor Ragnarok cards, and I'm surprised that the yeah, definitely she does look white, but obviously the character isn't. Thor Ragnarok, the sketches were on yeah, there's our autograph. Florence Kasumba. So we got every one of hers. I guess this was just my imagination. Maybe there's like it's an acetate card. I was gonna say it felt a little thicker. That's the Rachel House of this one. I don't know her from anything, so I couldn't tell you any other thing she's been in. But it was probably like, she's saying, "You want me to sign autographs? Really? I'll sign all you need." Here's a duel. Ross and Claw. And this last one will probably end up being a triple. Oh, wait a minute. No, I screwed up. This is just a regular pack. Yep. Okay, so that is it for case one. Quick recap. So we got Martin Freeman and the particular version we got. So it's the second hardest autograph. We got the duel of Angela Bassett and that Florence Kasumba. And then we got two singles of the Florence chick. We got 4 sketches. Maddie Dariol, Alex Chung, Trom. Have to look and see who that actually is. And then this Holden Leung. And then for the wardrobes, so you actually ended up getting a ton of extras. So there's definitely going to be a lot to snake back up on. 3 vibraniums like we're supposed to. The acetate cards, 2 golds, which are only numbered out of 10. And the one thing that kind of surprised me was that the white, I mean, it's listed as indigo, but I mean, they're white. I'm not sure what I'm missing here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 of them. Now, these are only numbered out of 50. So, we can go to the calculator real quick. So, calculator. So, if there's 90 cards in the base set times 50, it's 4,500 cards divided by 8. Would be 562 and a half. So if we get the same number of these in the second case, you can at least make a safe assumption that we're looking at maybe 550 cases. And I guess we could kind of do the same thing on the blacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 27 of those, and these are numbered out of 149, which makes sense right off the bat. So 90 times 149 divided by, what did I say, 27? 496.66. So yeah, I think we're looking somewhere around 500 to 550 cases. So it's actually less than I thought. Alright, well, that took a lot longer than I thought. I'm going to stop this video, clear off the table, and jump right into the second case. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in a few minutes.